Hey Scorpio, it's your girl Alex, and I am here to bring you guys another tarot reading. How you doing? I hope y'all are doing good. Oh, personal readings are open from June 10th to June 21st. The link is in the description box. To access the description box, just click on the title of this video and it will open up. Do not ask me about pricing or anything like that. It's all in Calendly. And last but not least, make sure you make your payment as soon as possible because I will cancel your appointment due to non-payment. All right, so what we got? What's going on here? What we got for Scorpio? June 10th through 21st. Personal readings. All right. Curious. Somebody's spying. Could be a lack of communication, immature communication that's hurtful. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. That's a singular pentacle. It's a pentacle. All right. And Seven of Pentacles is planning, right? Assessing, analyzing, trying to figure out, how to design something, right? Seven of Pentacles is usually taking stock, right? Trying to figure out what you have, what you don't have, what you need, what you got, what you can borrow, what you can lend. You know what I mean? The Hierophant is everything, right? The Hierophant is institutional thinking. It's like everything we know about the world. Hierophant is also prayer. Hierophant is physical spirituality, which for me is religion, right? Chariot is moving forward. It's a vehicle. Wheel of Fortune is your destiny. Things going around, coming around, karma, the wheel of karma. Four of Wands is success, achievement. Justice is balance, right? Universal balance. And Five of Cups is past disappointment, hurt, and pain. And Ace of Cups is love. The incoming flow of love. So I kind of feel like maybe there were some words that were spoken. Scorpio, you might have stung somebody. I'm just saying, you might have. And I feel like somebody is now trying to figure out, okay. It's almost like they're praying. Somebody might have said something that hurt your feelings. And I feel like they caught themselves and they're like, please, 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 baby, please don't let Scorpio sting me or leave me. They want to be able to move forward because they see a life in the future with you, possibly even marriage. You could have some childhood or past baggage that could have been a part of this Three of Swords experience. So if they said something to hurt your feelings, it's almost like they were reacting from their past. If you said something to hurt someone else's feelings, you were reacting from pain and disappointment of your past. Okay? You know how they say hurt people, okay? So for anybody who's not healed, by the way, you're usually the first hurt. Hurt people, that's you. Take it as it resonates, okay? Or the person you're dealing with. So the Ace of Cups is almost like offering love. A love offer. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody needs to watch what they say. Oh. Eight of Pentacles is also working a lot. All right. Eight of Pentacles is being very detailed. So did somebody say something strategically? Ooh, yeah, there was an argument. Ooh, a disagreement. King of Cups, that's you, Scorpio. Lovers, commitment. Okay, so this is looking like an established connection. Nay, the Chariot with the Sun. You're on your way to happiness and joy. But first, we need to bring this bitch back into balance. Seven of Pentacles. I'm thinking and you thinking, well, what we gonna do, Sharon? I don't know, Todd. right. Ace of Clarity, the Ace of Truth. Oh, this is good. This is, ooh. Ooh, Lord. Child, 3 aces. Uno, dos, tres. All right. So you got 3 cups down here. You got 3 swords in the heart. And in the end, we got 3 aces for a brand new beginning. I have the Ace of Swords with the 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups with the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Wands to jumpstart it all. All right. All right. So new beginning, right? You know, the angels just said something is being overcome, right? You're going to overcome something. 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like somebody is looking at their communication style. You guys could have just had an argument or had an argument with somebody and somebody said something real foul. Okay, now I'm in my head. I'm away from the cards and I'm in my head. Somebody said some foul, funky shit. And I feel like somebody said this to you, Scorpio. And God, these damn air signs. I feel like this person was a Gemini. I'm sorry. I just feel they could have been a Libra, but I know they feel like an air sign or somebody who has air in their Mercury position. Okay. And somebody got hurt and there was an argument. And I feel like now you, Scorpio, are starting to reassess the situation. I don't feel like you're just reassessing the argument or the communication or what was said. I feel like you're reassessing everything. Because that's who the Hierophant is. The Hierophant is tradition. Hierophant is universal. Hierophant is big picture, right? So it kind of feels like this, the commitment, okay? The connection. And it's almost like, okay, that's success and joy. How do we get there, Earl? Right? Somebody's going to have to do more in the future. 6 of Pentacles is, chump change. It's like, bitch, give me the whole fucking $20. Fuck a chump change. I'm worth more. Right? Yeah, that's path and destiny right here. It's almost like I feel like somebody could be appealing to ancestors, angels, universe, God. Could be praying, could be meditating on how do I make this better? How do I make this right? I mean, the answer is right here. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is, I'm in a good spot. I can loan you $3. I got my whole check this week. Right? I can let you hold something that I don't need. But when you think about that, 6 of Pentacles is also charity, right? 6 of Pentacles is usually giving to the less fortunate. You see what I mean? So I feel like somebody needs to be a lot more charitable, but I don't mean charity as in you are in need, you're destitute, poor, or whatever. I mean being more charitable as in considerate, right? Give more time, give more energy, give more attention, give more love, give more consideration, give more thought, give more of what is of value, okay? Now the 4 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles is, we need to rethink this whole shit, Todd. And the Justice and the Ace of Swords is clear communication. Listen, let's put all our fucking cards, some socks, okay? I'll put some Jolly Ranchers, you put some Chips Ahoy on the table. Let's just put all our shit out on the table and let's figure it out. Somebody is going to have to do a damn good job at communicating their feelings. Well, when you called my mama a tree slut, that really hurt my heart, Sharon. Don't ask what a tree slut is. I don't fucking know. Right? But somebody's going to have to be really, really honest and open about their disappointments, right? What happened in the past. Now watch this. When you called me a tree slut, that triggered me. Or when you called my mom a tree slut, that triggered me back from when I was a child and my dad was beating on my mom. And that just broke me because I felt helpless. So when you go after my mom like that, you trigger me and make me feel helpless. That's life, by the way. I don't know whose scenario it is, but that's the kind of conversation you need to have with your person. I don't care who this is. It could be a lover. I think it's a lover. Or it could be your boss. You know, when you told me to go back to my desk and you'll handle it, I just felt very shut down, Paul. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be honest and upfront communication. That is the only way you are going to be able to get back into balance. That's the only way that you're going to receive justice. Angels just also said too, I don't know who this message is for, but I feel like if your ego is involved, right? Say for instance, you were on the sending end of the harsh words, Scorpio. You're going to need to push that ego to the side and be like, you know what? I was fucked up what I said. I apologize. I didn't mean to call your mother a tree slut. She's a very nice lady. I mean, I love her brownies, right? Like, you're going to have to speak the truth. Ooh, who's reading? That's the only way that you're going to be able to jumpstart new love and move more towards success, happiness, peace, and joy, by the way. It's the only way. If you continue to be hurt, and as a result of that hurt, there's still tension and drama, and y'all are slinging around hurtful words, y'all gonna crash and burn. For real. Like, your chariot is gonna be upside down, and the sun is gonna be upside down. You're gonna crash and burn. I'm just saying. Look, the Wheel of Fortune sitting right here. I could spin the cards around however I choose to. In the end, there's supposed to be some sort of resolution, clarity, new beginning, a love offer. They're supposed to be. Now, y'all know what'll fuck that up? Free will, ego, pride, stubbornness. Now, Scorpio, you're sitting here at Seven of Pentacles, right? So it's almost like you're trying to be fair. The King of Cups is healthy love, right? It is emotional intelligence at its best, okay? So I kind of feel like if you said some things, you're like, damn, is that the most loving way I could have said that? Your angels are like, no, right? Or if you were the person who is hurt, okay? Kind of feels like, again, there has to be some assessment or some sort of analysis to be like, wait a minute, why did that fucking hurt so bad? I mean, you know, why you had to go in on them like that? Or when they said that to you, or did you feel rejected? Did you feel denied? Did you feel, you know, abandoned? Yeah, I kind of feel like something is under the microscope, and that something that's under the microscope is hurtful communication, right? It could be your bad habit. It could be your person's bad habit. It could be the both of y'all, right? Every time y'all get into an argument, shit, you could be dating another Scorpio. So every time y'all get into an argument, y'all both sword fighting with your tails. Ooh, child. All right, I'll share it. My angels just said, oh, you could be dating an Aries. Good Jesus, good luck with that. Aries is just pure Martian energy. So I also feel like this could be Scorpio and Taurus, by the way. Or This may resonate with Scorpio Sun, Taurus Venus, or Taurus Moon. Okay. What else do we have for Scorpio? Triumph and victory. That is the Six of Wands. I'm going to say this, and I think it was implied in a message earlier, but I'm just going to say it again. Angel said in the end there is supposed to be some sort of renewal, reunion, new beginning, right? As soon as I see the Six of Wands comes out in the lead position, whatever this conversation, communication, hurtful words was, this is not supposed to fuck up this scenario, right? It's not supposed to lose your job. It's not supposed to break you up. Like, this to me just kind of feels educational, right? It was another lesson in your emotional connection. The Devil with the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands. Now, the Devil represents toxicity. The Devil represents fear, temptation. The Devil represents the lowest of low energy. Okay? I think the highest vibrational frequency is just pure bliss and joy. I think the lowest is hate and fear. Okay? So I feel like Three of Swords, Five of Wands, Devil, whomever was the person who delivered the hurtful words, it was a side of them that they're still working on, that they still need to heal from, right? Because y'all have to remember, the Devil in the major arcana represents the negativity that exists inside of all of us, myself included, right? I get angry, I get sad, I get lonely, I get depressed, right? That's all that negative energy. And baby, here comes a big ass message. A devil unleashed is a dangerous motherfucker. Meaning, that devil inside of you that's just running amok because you haven't regulated it, you haven't healed from it, you don't tend to it, you don't sit his ass down every time he tries to rear his ugly fucking head. My angels just said, for some of you, this scenario was a lesson on how to tame the devil inside of you. Immaturity, triggering. There's some inner child shit going on here. That's what it is. Nine of Wands. Being guarded in your relationship. Yeah. It kind of feels like somebody went into self-protective mode. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. You know how they say we're better together than we are apart? I don't know what scenario this is, but that is a true statement in your situation. In other words, when you and this person are in harmony, life is, the sun shines different, right? Brighter, more exuberant and radiant. Is that the nine? That's the Eight of Wands. Okay, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the resolution should happen quickly. I feel like this is, again, I feel like whatever this scenario was or is, something stupid was said, something hurtful was said. I feel like the mistake was caught, and you guys are supposed to move on from this quickly. The only reason why you won't move on from it quickly are because of someone's ego and pride. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Whatever this is, whatever it was, this is something that is huge. It means a lot to you. Whatever this is carries a lot of value. I'm going to introduce another scenario my angels just brought up. Let's say, for instance, you're a mother and your child took your car and, they hooked up with some friends and spent the night out, but you had a big interview in the morning and they made you late for your interview, right? It kind of felt like something something childish or immature, a childish or immature mistake that had huge potential, right? Or huge consequences, but it was a big fucking lesson learned to grow the fuck up, whatever that means. Take it as it resonates and get back on the plus side or back at zero. I wondered if the Seven of Wands is going to come out because I have 6, 7, 8, and 9 and page. So the wands represent direction and action and movement and path, right? So yeah, it kind of feels like somebody was being childish here. And their childish nature could have derailed. So we have 5 of Wands too. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in page. So someone's childish ways could have derailed the situation. Fourth ace on the table. King of Cups, that's you, Scorpio. You know what I just heard when I said fourth ace on the table? Say that for me. Fourth ace. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Sorry for the camera shake. But I feel like, as I said, the fourth ace, angels just said, here comes Scorpio to save the day. Because I love the King of Cups. I do. Because as a heterosexual woman, as a woman, the King of Cups to me is a wonderfully loving father. Right? And I don't care who you are, but it's almost like your mama, you know, like she is God. She is the creator. She's a co-creator with God. But the love of your daddy, right? I don't care who you are. The love of your father, right? The strong and power and masculine and intelligence, just that beautiful love. You know what I mean? It's everything. And I feel like, angels just said, you're going to give somebody a pass. Okay, so the story is shifting a little because angels just said, for some of y'all, this is your child, right? Like one of your children just fucking lost their ever-loving minds. And instead of sharpening up that stinger, because yeah, baby, I will sting the fuck out of my kids, but out of love, right? Instead of doing that, you gave somebody a pass and you approached the situation lovingly instead of stingingly. This could have been your boss, right? This could have been your girlfriend, your boyfriend. This could have been your twin sister. Like, right? This, whomever this is, and crosswatcher, if you have been so blessed to bypass or escape a Scorpio atomic stinging, let me tell you, it's because Scorpio loves you, right? Have the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands, right? Angels just said for a lot of you, for some of you, yeah. My angels just said, some of y'all are just tired of stinging people. My angels just said, some of y'all just want to retire your stingers. You've been stinging people so much. Angels just also said too, because you have to remember something, the king is the ultimate cup, right? The king, the queen is the journey. The king is the destination, right? So, you know, it's almost like instead of stinging, you opted for love. Because you know how bees, especially yellow jackets, when they do sting, they lose their stinger and then they die? Scorpio's a badass mofo. Because Scorpios will sting your ass, die, and come back to life. Bigger and better. With a new stinger. Right? But it's almost like Ace of Cups, King of Cups. I really feel like a lot of y'all are just wanting, you're just wanting the love. Maybe it's being in, are we in Cancer season? Today is June. Nope, we're still in Gemini season. Yeah, and there's Gemini, the Page of Swords. So I kind of feel like even in this Gemini season, a lot of you all have definitely shifted over into, Cancer season. Angels just also said too that this could be my third decan Scorpios, which are Scorpios who are born between, what is it, like November 12th, 13th to November 21st. Maybe the 11th through the 21st. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So if you're November 11th through the 21st, this may resonate with you strongly. Because those are the Scorpio Cancer, or the Cancer Scorpios, if you will. You have Scorpio, first decan, second decan, Scorpio Pisces, third decan, Scorpio Cancers. Google it, DECAN, decan. Could be deacon, I don't fucking know. I pronounce it as decan. Anyway, it's the decade. It's like the tens. But anyway, yeah, there were some new boundaries set. Whatever this was, there was a lesson learned. This was a beautiful lesson learned, by the way, because for the first time for many of you, instead of opting to sting, you showed up with love. God bless you, Scorpio. God bless you. Now, by the way, cross watcher, again, drop down to your knees and thank Moses, thank Jehovah, thank Allah, because Scorpio don't give these passes, honey. You caught Scorpio on a good freaking day. Okay. And again, I need to reiterate this message. Two messages I need to reiterate. Number one, this argument, situation, derailment is not supposed to stay derailed for long. It's derailed, comes right back. That's what's supposed to happen. Again, if it stays derailed, it's because somebody's ego and pride, free will, is wanting to keep it derailed. The second thing, and this is for my cross watchers, Scorpio has a lot of love for you. Okay? Don't squabble that, right? Don't take that for granted. Okay? Scorpios are masters at archery. Okay? We could throw a goddamn spoon and end your life. Metaphorically, right? Like, Scorpios are, we have killer instincts. Okay? We know all of your Achilles heels. We know your pain points. We know your weak spots. We learned all of that on the first day we met you. Okay? So if you're dealing with a Scorpio and a Scorpio has given you a pass after you did some fuck shit, baby, you better thank your lucky stars. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1. There's a lot of wands on the table. Whatever this situation was, it's supposed to keep going. Well, I don't know. Whatever, I was supposed to keep going. That's all the cups right there. Ace of Cups, King of Cups with the Ace of Wands. There is a lot of active love here. Okay, now I feel like I'm repeating myself, so just move on, girl. Celebration. We're pitted. Let me pit it over here. Celebration. Moon dance. Angels just said for a lot of you, oh, that's a beautiful message. For a lot of you, after grappling with your inner child healing, for a lot of you, you are falling in love for the first time, especially after overcoming a broken heart. Oh, I love that. I love that. So, it's almost like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Synchronicity, look at that. It's like I said to you, it's not, you're supposed to derail, come back. You're not supposed to stay off course. That's what that synchronicity is. And here's synchronicities to me. The Eight of Wands, which is momentum and movement. Something is supposed to continue to move forward. Wheel of Fortune, Karma, Destiny, the Wheel of Karma. Something is supposed to continue its cycle. The Six of Pentacles is reciprocity and balance. right? If you fucked up, apologize. If you fucked up to a Scorpio, apologize. That's it. Be accountable. You know what, Sharon? My bad. I fucked up. You forgive me? I gotta go. Releasing. Yeah. Cut your losses. Ew. That's a deep card. Moon in detriment. Okay. So cut your losses is, I don't think cut your losses means walk away. For some of you, it might, as in, I'm gonna explain something to you real quick, and fast forward if you don't like the chatter, but it's really educational, at least I think. Okay, say somebody says something and it hurts you. Okay, 10 times out of 10, the reason why you got hurt is, well, 9.5 times out of 10 times, your pain is from your past, right? Especially if you're triggered. 10 times out of 10, if you're triggered, it's from your past. It has nothing to do. And all that person did was just land on that wound. Okay. So what they said, what they did was just to remind you, oh, by the way, this right here, that's still hurting, by the way. Okay. Now, say for instance, and you need to tend to your wounds, as in go back and heal. Okay. Now, say for instance, it wasn't a scenario. Somebody said something and it just hurt my feelings. Like, damn, that's what you think of me? Okay. Here's what this scenario is calling for. We don't want you camping out in what happened. This is you overanalyzing. And they said, about I'm looking a little chunky in my summer dress. That hurt my feelings. They make me feel like I'm a pig, like I'm just fat, like I'm obese or something. That just hurt. Okay. So now they said something, okay, but here you go, salting up the wound, making it worse by adding on your little thoughts or what you think they meant or what you interpreted what they had said. And the more you do that, the more you make the wound worse. Universe is saying if they said some fuck shit, okay, be like, oh, yeah, I am getting a little round around the waist. Yeah, you're right, Carl. You know what I mean? Shake it off. Shake it off and keep going. Okay? Because if you ruminate and you allow that to kind of sink in and become a wound, a new wound or new disappointment, then baby, now you got to heal from that shit. And the universe is like, Scorpio, we know you tired of healing. I know I am. Like, please, can I get off this ride? We know you tired of healing, but it's almost like some wounds can be prevented. Some can be avoided, right? I know for myself personally, with the Cancer moon, oh baby, I take everything personal. I take the air, I take the sunlight, I take darkness, I take the moon, I take it all personal. Okay. But sometimes I do have to say to myself, like, yo, that was funny. Or, nah, girl, don't let that sink in. Just shake it off. Shake it off. Oh, no, they didn't mean it that way. They meant it positively this way. Right? So it's almost like I've conditioned myself to not allow that communication to sink in and knock a cup down and knock another one down and knock another one down. Right? I can do that in certain situations. Others, I'm fucked. Right? Cancer moon. Ooh. But I feel like that's the message here. Whatever was said, right? It might have been said, childishly, immaturely. It might have just been for fun. Okay? But you got hurt by it. And then it caused an argument or some sort of turbulence. And then your fear got a hold of it. And the universe was like, wait a damn minute, right? You are about to go left. We need you to get back on track. Okay? Scorpio, I hope that makes sense. I really do. Because I feel like this is an important reading for you on steps closer to achieving emotional balance and emotional intelligence, right? Emotional intelligence is saying, you know what, I'm being really emotional right now. And instead of allowing my emotions to run amok, let me listen to my conscious mind, just do what the fuck my conscious mind says, ignore how these emotions want to feel, and pull myself up out of this emotional state. That's what emotional intelligence is, right? To me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Personal readings are open. I think I said it in the beginning. The link is in the description. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, click on the link, make your payment ASAP, and I will see y'all on the flip side. I love you, Scorpio. Bye.